Hello, Miss Love. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. I'm so glad you could join us. What's going on?
Well, today I actually helped my daughter move, and yes, and then I rested, and then I came to choir rehearsal.
Okay, that must have been tiring.
Yes, it was.
When you get married, your daughter?
How old is my daughter? She's about 24.
Oh, okay. Just see you out of the house.
Of course, you guys want to be independent and all that kind of good stuff. It's okay. It's supposed to be like that.
So how's your week been going?
Actually, not bad. As long as it warms up, it's not bad.
Okay. So you're not feeling the tornado weather?
Oh, this is tornado weather. We go from hot to cold to hot. That's tornado weather. But I'm originally from Denver, Colorado, and when I talked to my mother, she had 5 inches of snow. So, yeah, 5 inches. Yes. And a couple of weeks before that, she had 12 inches. So I think she's supposed to have some more bad weather.
Oh my goodness, how was it growing up in Colorado?
Wonderful. Wonderful place to grow up. It was a beautiful place. Beautiful church, beautiful people.
Is it cold there?
It can get cold, yes. But it's called mild high because we're a mile above sea level. But the temperature was mild because sometimes when it would snow, the next couple of days, all that snow would be gone. So it's mild compared to some parts of the country, like if you go to Wyoming and the Dakotas, you're going to get snow and it's going to be there for a long time. It's going to be real cold, like below zero. But in Colorado, or in Denver, I should say, it's not too bad.
Do you get to travel often?
Not anymore. Not anymore. But I will be when I retire.
You sound really excited about that.
It's in 2 years. Yes, I'm excited. It's time for you young people to take over and work.
Okay, so what have you been doing up until now? Up until this point of your life?
I started working when I was 15, and I've worked in a hospital, and at this point, for the last 30 years, I've been working at the health department.
How's that going?
Well, it's nice. It's been a good job for me. I've enjoyed the people coming through. I think I've helped the young women that were pregnant or had young children, and I think I helped them along the way with the nutrition. I'm a dietitian, so.
Oh, how long have you been a dietitian for?
About 40 years. Yes.
So did you graduate from here?
No, I went to school here for 2 years, and then I transferred out to La Sierra.
Okay,
And I graduated.
California.
California. I graduated there, and then I interned at Loma Linda. And I got married, and our first year we moved out here. And we've been here ever since. Well, I've been here, we separated. But we've been here ever since 1974.
Do you like it down here?
Yeah, it's my home. It's my second home. I've been here over half my life. So, yeah, good people.
Okay, is it different from Colorado? Like, do you
Oh,
notice
my
the difference?
goodness, yes. Because we're in Huntsville, it's a little bit, we get people from all over the world,
Right.
not just the South. If you step outside of Huntsville, you'll have a whole different world altogether. But because you have the schools, the universities, you have the arsenal, you have people coming from all over. So, we have a conglomeration of people, and it enriches you, and you grow from it. I've met people from all over the world. Fascinating.
So you know the best about movies?
No. Okay. I'm ready to kind of travel. And a lot of times, you want to do that. This is my time I've given to my family, I've given to my church, and if the world doesn't end soon, I will go somewhere.
Okay. What do you plan to do after you retire?
Rest for a while. But then I'll probably do a lot with my grandchildren. I have 2 grandsons. Yes. And I want 3 and 5. And they're just as busy and typical boys. And they wear their grandmother out. And that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You see, children are for young people, not for old people. You're just supposed to enjoy them and give them back to their parents. You'll see. You'll see one day. And it's a wonderful, wonderful time of life. I've seen a lot of changes, especially here at Oakwood. My mother went to Oakwood here 20 years before I did. And when she came to school here, the boys sat on one side and the girls sat on the other. When it was Friday night and they would hit the bell, there's a bell tower that they had in the center.
Right.
And they would ring that on Fridays at sunset. And people would file out of their dormitories. And the guys would be on one side and the gals would be on the other. And they would go to church and they would sit on one side. Yes, ma'am.
Do you think it was better that way?
Huh?
As opposed to how it is now?
I think it had some attributes. I think I've seen some things where it wouldn't be so bad if there was a little distance.
Right.
But when I was here, you would hold hands. Now it's a little bit more, closer. The main thing is to keep the Lord in the midst of, in the midst of a relationship. And I think sometimes the way this world is, it's not as innocent as it was when I was a child. I listen to the music. I listen to the words of the music. And is it something that I want, if the Lord was sitting right next to me, would I really want him to listen to that? You know what I mean? Would I be embarrassed? And I would. I mean, I have sat in my car at a stop sign and a car drove up and there was all this language and it's like, I don't believe this. It's coming over the radio. And I think that's the thing that hurts me about young people because you don't have that beauty and that innocence that we had. I'm not saying we have to go back to everything, but when you have a small child, you don't want to have to always pull them here and there. You want them to be able to go out and play and not have somebody, shooting or saying bad words or something like that. And I think that's what I miss for you guys because it was beautiful growing up when I was a kid. It really was.
So, do you have anything else you're going to do besides spending time with your grandchildren all the time?
Well, I don't know yet because I have to kind of play it by ear. I think I really want to go back to school. I want to pick up some things. Even at my age. Huh? I want to add more in my music area. I didn't pick it up when I was in school. I just kind of always had a love for music. And when you're here at Oakwood, if you stay any length of time, you will absorb something. And with me, I absorbed the music because I was like always in the choir. When I was in the choir, I was always like a secretary or a treasurer or whatever. And
everybody here seems to be so musically inclined.
I kind of am. A little bit. But I'm not like you young folk and all that. No.
So what is your musical talent?
I just love. I play at the bells. I play at the violin. I used to be in the choir. But when you're in one thing, it's very difficult to do a whole lot of different things.
Why is that?
Time constraints. We work 40 hours a week, and then like tonight, this is 2 hours. I have another rehearsal I will go to on Thursday because I'm starting a new rehearsal. And then I bowl on Sunday. So see that my night.
Your time is pretty good.
There you go, and I'm not even a student.
Well, thank you, Ms. Thank you so much for coming in. Nice talking to you.
And good luck.
Thank you.
Is that okay?